Well, Brian, congratulations. You're being awarded the Deming Cup for operational excellence. So maybe we should start with that. What is operational excellence and what drives it for you and Target?
We're a company that thinks about operational excellence and constantly improving. So we spend a lot of time as an organization testing and learning and iterating and constantly trying to make sure we drive greater efficiency, greater productivity, but most importantly, taking care of our guests. It's all driven by, for us, I call it retail fundamentals, but it's those operational fundamentals that make us, hopefully, a great retailer.
So tell me about your leadership style, because bringing that idea that so many questioned and that you probably had a lot of pushback on it. So how do you bring that? How do you bring everyone with you on those strategies?
I think it starts with vision and it starts with strategy. But I think for our company, and I've always believed strategy is important, but you have to have the operational rigor, you have to have the tactics in place to execute that each and every day. So we've had a very clear strategy in place for a number of years, but what continues to change is the executional component, how we adjust to changes in the operating environment. We didn't anticipate a pandemic back in 2020, but some of the work we had done, using our stores as hubs, leveraging our stores for drive up and pickup, they proved to be really unique assets during the pandemic when many Americans were staying at home to stay safe.
So what does innovation mean for you, for Target, and how do you tackle it?
Well, we always start by listening to the consumer and understanding their needs, their wants, and how do we meet them on their terms. So we constantly test and iterate and learn along the way. But it started by listening to the consumer saying, we really like Target in our neighborhood, but how do we operate in smaller stores? How do we learn to operate differently? We're always testing and learning based on what we hear from the consumer.
So my last question will be, by now you should be very acquainted with all the Deming principles. Is there one that speaks to you more than the others?
Well, I think the principle of tying purpose to continuous improvement of product and services, that's in the heart of everything we do. That one is really important to me. But there's another that personally is one I think about all the time in our business. And it's how do we relieve the pain from our frontline team members and make it easier for them. So I personally spend a lot of time when I'm out in stores asking our frontline leaders, what can we do to make it easier for you to run the store, to be more efficient, to be more effective? And I think that principle of making sure you're constantly looking to improve products and services, it's what we stand for as a brand, but then thinking about, with empathy, the needs of our frontline team members. Those are really important principles to me.
Brian, thank you very much and congratulations again.
Thank you so much. Been great to be with you.